All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakodash. A double honors unto the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere Shalom to Yakin, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Hey, now this lesson is going to be revolved around this article here. All right, and it clearly shows that we're still under the curses as people, man. Right? It says, new lawsuit filed against Klein ISD and former teacher accused of sex trafficking underage students. Right? So, Jake has become worse than Esau. Right? Matter of fact, let's start off with this in the book of this is John 8:44, and it reads, "Ye are of your father the devil, and of the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him." Right? When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh for his own, of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Right? And Jake has become like E, man. Here it is. E has done all these atrocities unto Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And then you go and do the same shit to your brethren, man. Esau was and still is, Esau was, right, or was and still is the biggest sex trafficker on the planet, man. Because he does it not by nations, man. You know, really, he don't care what nation, because he does it unto Jake, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But he does it to Elam, he does it to Ishmael, he does it to Ham. You know, he is doing this worldwide. It's a worldwide thing with him, man. But Jake follows in his footsteps, man. Esau is doing it in a macro sense, and Jake does it in a micro sense, man. Right? So Jake has picked up the ways of Esau, man. Here it is. They're literally sex trafficking their own people from the school, the same school, right? It says the devastating portion is Jane Doe, which was one of the girls, was forced to sleep with 5 to 10 men a night and make $1,000 a day for Miss Grisby and her son. It says the new day, and them the two demons right there, man. It says new details have emerged in a sex trafficking case centered around a former teacher from Klein Independent School District. It says attorneys representing another alleged victim have filed a federal lawsuit against the district claiming it failed to protect students. Kedra Grisby, a former cosmetology teacher at Klein Kane High School, and her son Roger McGee, two niggas, are accused of recruiting and trafficking several underage victims. According to the Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, the victims were 15, 16, and 17-year-olds and had been reported as runaways. So, they took advantage of the Jakes that, probably had, broken homes and been, messed with mentally and physically, right? It says, investigators said Grisby recruited troubled juveniles from local high schools by offering them a place to stay at a motel. The alleged victim involved in a new lawsuit. So here they is, probably thought that it was a quote-unquote safe haven because they were familiar with the teacher or something. All in all, she got them, basically hoeing, man. She got the students hoeing. And the victims, the underage girls, being that they probably looked at her as a role model or a safe haven, they was cool. They were probably cool with it for an appointed time, man. Until it got, serious to where they doing it every day. Because understanding that even the little nigglets that were, involved with this, they were rebellious youth, more than likely, being that it said they were troubled juveniles. But the older Jake shouldn't have been taking advantage of them, man. And that's exactly what happened. Both her and her son, were literally taking advantage of them people, of them kids, man. It says the alleged victim in the new lawsuit, referred to as Jane Doe by her legal team, was also a student at Klein Kane High School, right? It says the devastating read that. It says the attorneys claim their client's phone, which was confiscated, included text messages and Zelle transactions between Jane Doe and over 100 men, and that's just one student. So she was running a ring, man. Right? It says they say none of those men have been charged in connection with the case. Sellers also accused the district of ignoring warning signs about Grisby's behavior long before her arrest. He said his client made several attempts to ask for help while at school, but those cries went unanswered. So let's go into the scriptures, man, because this is wicked behavior, right? The scriptures clearly tell us that matter of fact, this is Leviticus 19 and 29. And it reads, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness. Right? So when you read it in the NLT, it says, do not defile your daughter by making her a prostitute, or the land will be filled with prostitution and wickedness. Right? And this is the thing, man. Here it is, it wasn't her physical daughters, but the fact that they were still Israelite women, right? Jake is supposed to be treating each other like brethren and sisters, man. Like a family. But there is no love in this place, man. It's all about greed, thievery, murder, so forth and so on. Which these are the ways that Eve promotes his society, man. That's how he gets down. The thief cometh not but for to steal, to kill, and to destroy. So Jake has picked up that same MO and ran with it, man. Increasing in wickedness. That's what the scriptures say. They have overpassed the deeds of the wicked, man. Jacob overpassed the deeds of the wicked, man. They make Esau look like he good sometimes, man. Niggas are bigger demons, especially to the ministry, than E. We expect it from E, right? We also expect it from the 2/3, but nonetheless, it's Jake still, But as you seen right there, that's Leviticus 19 and 27. I got another precept. This is coming from the book of Deuteronomy, the 23rd chapter and the 17th verse. And it reads, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, right? Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. But in this society, what you have? You have a nation full of hoes and moles, man. That's what they look at when they see. And when we go into the book of Lamentation 2, and it says, is this the city of perfection? They just see a bunch of hoes for the women and a bunch of weak men, right? Because that's what he promotes from Jake as well. But Jake willingly gives him the ammunition to do so. You go to World Star, you go to Instagram, you go to Twitter, you go to TikTok. What's that whole we listen and we don't judge shit? All of those videos is about whores, man. It's about a bunch of hoe shit. This woman that had 8 abortions in her lifetime and she 22. This woman that had 2 abortions in 1 year and it's only February. This woman that slept with her man and all his friends. Right? It's nothing but whoredom, man. But this is how Jake gets down. And this is why we need help, man. Ultimately, that healing, for the 2/3 is going to come from that thermonuclear fire. Jake got to be burned because the whole head is sick, man. That's why Yahweh Shai is only coming back for the elect. Right? Because Jake here, they're through, man. It's without any place of it's going too far, man. The place of no return. Right? I got another precept. This is coming from the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 23, and I'm going to start here at 16. It says, 2 sorts of men multiply sin, and the third will bring wrath. It says, a hot mind is as a burning fire. It will never be quenched till it be consumed. Right? And that goes into, emotional Jake. That's why it says, travel not with a bold fellow. Right? But a hot mind, they're very irrational. They're very emotional. Right? These YNs. Right? It says, a hot mind is a burning fire. It's like a hot mind is as a burning fire. It will never be quenched till it be consumed, right? Until they be put out. It says, a fornicator in the body of his flesh will never cease till he hath kindled a fire. Right? And here you have a bunch of men who have no rod discipline, man. Right? And in doing so, what does it cause? It causes single family homes. It causes diseases to be rampant throughout the community and the world, and then you have a bunch of women with hot pants. If a woman tells you, the elder Manata Zagba, he did a video, that same we listen and we don't judge video. One of the hoes was like, what she say? She's sexually something. She's like, oh yeah, I'm sexually not fast, but it was something like that, sexually something. Hey, but it basically meant that she was a hoe, man. You know, she has heavy lust demons on her. Well, the same for these men, right? It says all bread is sweet to a whoremonger. That's a pimp. And that's basically what her and her son was doing. They were pimping out these young girls, man. It says all bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He will not leave off till he die, right? And ultimately, Yahweh Shema Shai just brought judgment, you know, on them by them being caught. It says her reward for going through that trauma was that she was withdrawn from school, right? Because it said the girl showed up with bruises on her, right? But that's the point, man. I got another precept, but it says all bread is sweet to a whoremonger, which this isn't something that Jake should be doing, man. Jake finds pleasure in pimping, man. Hey, even in the Christian church, right? That's why a Bishop Don Juan, who's a bishop in the church, by the way, hey, he said the easiest thing to convert from pimping was to be in the church. That's why the book From Pulpit, it's like if a pimp stick to pulpit is real, man. It funneled from one game right into the other. But Jake glorifies this wicked shit, man. This revelation. Hey, even when you hear that nigga Sugar Free talk, you know, he'll be like, oh, he'll say, I remember he said something along the lines of, oh, do you have the mind to let your woman get basically get her box beat up by another man and be cool with it? What type of adulterous ass shit is that, man? Jake is gone. Jake is gone, man. Hey, because that life promotes adultery, right? This Revelation 21, it says in 8, and I'm going to close off on this. It says, but the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Hey, so that's plain, man. Hey, Jake got to get it for all the wickedness that they do. And you see, hey, they not going to stop, man, until they get caught or until Yahweh Shema Shai bring judgment upon them. So that's the point. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash. A double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yaki in bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.